It's the NBA. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Drummond, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Drummond's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Cavs. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. On the wing, Isaac. Magic moving the ball around. Fournier finds Vucevic. Now here's Fultz. Now the pass to Gordon. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Garland. Drummond passes to Garland. Offensive rebound. Love outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Sexton lets it go from deep, and Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Sexton.
Well, this is one of Kevin Love's go-to shots now. Early in his career, a low post game. Now he's lethal from distance.
Over in the corner, Fultz. Fournier in the corner, out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Love.
You get a little glimpse into the mindset of Evan Fournier. This guy will do whatever it takes to win.
The Magic shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And so Fournier nails both of them. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Passes it to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammates. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Sexton. This one for 3. Rebounded by Isaac. Now, here's Fultz. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
Isaac kicks to Gordon. Now here's Fultz. He's covered closely. 2 points. That one goes.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
Now here's Garland. Here's Osman. Pass to Drummond. Back to Osman. 5 on the clock. Up again, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 8.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Fournier into the lane. Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
Now, here's Garland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Porter in the corner. On the wing, Porter. Lets it go with a three. Rebound by the Magic. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. And it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Windler. Garland with it. Bamba picks him up. Garland dishes to Drummond. Pass to Garland. Back to Drummond. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
The pass to Bamba. Back to Augustine. To the right side. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Ennis, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The Magic making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And there's Augustine. That's good on the assist from Carter Williams.
Well, I know he's in his 3rd decade, but DJ Augustine still has a second gear. So dangerous in the open floor.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Andre Drummond has been on display for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. Ennis, solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Ennis has got the lead up to 1 now for the Magic. The Cavaliers shooting 43% from the floor. To the left wing. Here's Nance. But they recover it. Thompson passes to Nance. Inside. Here's Garland. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Magic. Bamba in the high post. Stolen by Garland. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Quarters running. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the wing right side. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for James Ennis. And Fournier subbed in for Augustine. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. Sexton comes in for Garland. Now Carter Williams after Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go.
This guy has great agility at his position. Jonathan Isaac so fluid when he's driving to the cup.
Cavaliers trailing. On the wing, Nance. Sexton kicks to Osman. Passes it to Thompson. It's stolen by Vucevic. Carter Williams finds Ross. Knocked loose. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here's Orlando. Fires the three. Isaac misses. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Porter passes to Thompson. In the corner, Nance with it. Isaac with the steal. The drive by Vucevic. No good. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Nance outside. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
Well, Thompson, just a spectacular athlete and so muscular. He is so crafty on how he draws fouls while shooting.
Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Markelle Fultz comes in for Carter Williams. On a switch here also for Cleveland. Love's checked in. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Fultz with the ball. Isaac outside. Fournier for 3. Not going to go that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. Porter kicks to Sexton. Shoots over Fournier. Over to the wing. Osman, the pass to Love. Over Gordon. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That is his first foul of the game. Drummond's checked in for Thompson. Here's Fournier. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Porter with the steal. Pass to Osman. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Outside, Sexton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You can see right there the strength Colin Sexton brings to the point guard position. Plays right through that contact for the end one.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Fultz. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
So for the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fournier. And Cleveland also making a change. Garland, he's checked in for Cedi Osman. Now, here's Garland. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
You've got to stay between Aaron Gordon and the basket, particularly in transition. If you don't, you're toast.
Garland kicks to Sexton. Here's Drummond. There's Garland. They get it again. Outside, Sexton. Down low. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. The Magic trail by 4. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. He gets it in there. Fultz has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, DJ Augustine has been around this league a long time. He does not miss open teammates.
Love outside. From outside the arc. And another miss by Cleveland. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
Thanks. Nick, are you guys executing the game plan the way you want?
I think mainly on offense, we're finding open looks and we're knocking them down. So just got to keep doing that. I think on defense, and then we're doing a pretty good job.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. It was Andre Drummond who got hot in the first. He had 10 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, what's your... And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Now, here's Sexton. Osman, the pass to Drummond. 6 to shoot. Osman kicks to Garland. Over Fultz. Garland, no good. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Over in the corner, Isaac. Pass to Fultz. Outside Fournier. Vucevic up top. Back to Fournier. Orlando needs to get off his shot. For the lead, Gordon trying to break loose. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Garland, the pass to Drummond. A beautiful reverse layup. Drummond's got 12.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Vucevic finds Fultz. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Fultz has got the game tied up here for the Magic. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. The pass to Garland. Feeds it to Drummond. Rebound by the Magic. Knocked away. On the wing, Isaac. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Gordon. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Gordon's got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
And Sexton has it in the corner. The jump hook in deep. Drummond drops it in. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Gordon dishes to Fournier. Hands it from downtown. And the Magic lead by 3.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Garland kicks to Sexton. 3-pointer. Knocks down the 3 ball. 6 points for him.
How about the response from Colin Sexton with some range?
Pass to Gordon. Lots of room. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Sexton has it in the corner. Love outside. Here's Osman. Another 3 for Cleveland.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Right side, Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gordon's got 10 points.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Fast break, here they come. Here's Gordon. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And there's Fultz on the assist by Gordon. And now a 3-point Magic lead.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
To the paint, here's Drummond, counted, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor. There's 47 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Isaac passes to Fultz, and there's the call on Jetty Osman. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Nance, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Vucevic. Magic leading by 3. Augustine with it. He's picked up by Nance. Carter Williams with the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Windler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Nance kicks to Garland. To the inside. Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, that's a nice little flash there from Thompson after the pick and roll to get into space where he can finish.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Nance. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Magic out in front, up 3. And we're... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2. Magic leading by 3. And here is Carter Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's good from Carter Williams. Carter Williams hits them both. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Garland, the pass to Windler. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Garland. Trying to get open is Thompson. Garland, no good.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Don't you love guys who are willing to do the dirty work? Larry Nance's activity making him a factor on the rebounding aspect.
Carter Williams dishes to Gordon. Bamba against Thompson. Bamba kicks to Ross. Here's Isaac. Porter with a block. Nance outside. Pass to Windler. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And Michael Carter Williams gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul for the Magic. Vucevic comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. The drive by Nance. Shot clock at 5. Windler, the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
The pass to Gordon. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. And the layup falls. Vucevic has got his first basket.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Passes it to Windler. The dish to Thompson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 8 points for Tristan Thompson.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Gordon at the elbow. Vucevic goes back up, and the bucket is good from Ross indeed. Ross has got his first basket of the night.
Boy, you talk about killer instinct from Terrence Ross. What a huge bucket.
On the wing, Nance. Defended by Gordon. Out to Nance. Back to Thompson. Nance trying to break loose. And Thompson throws it down.
Tristan Thompson's played in the biggest games in the NBA. Big moment, no problem.
Here's Fultz. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Markelle Fultz under duress. Big-time shot.
Now Garland. Vucevic with the rebound. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 3-point lead. And it's out of bounds. That was touched by Nance. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Magic moving the ball around. Top of the key. Deflects the pass. Here's Gordon. Inside. And they double up Gordon. That's tipped. Now Cleveland moving it up. Osman, the pass to Love. Sexton up top. He's guarded by Ross. Sexton's shot is good.
Oh, what a delivery by the young Colin Sexton. Fearless and unbowed.
To the middle. Vucevic gets double teamed. Now here's Garland. Sexton finds Love. Now Sexton. Ross with the steal. And it's Gordon penetrating. Here's Vucevic. Rebound Andre Drummond. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Osman, the pass to Drummond. The dunk and the coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so it's We come to you tonight from the shores of Lake Erie as the streets of downtown Cleveland, Ohio are we are near.
Hey, Kevin.
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the 1. From about 19 feet. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2. And with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
Bounce pass from Valanciunas. Brooks against Sexton. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Nice shot by Brooks. Brooks has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Grizzlies. Here's Osman, covered by Winslow. First quarter, just over a minute played. Garland kicks to Osman. Just 5 on the clock. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Look at the unselfishness by Kevin Love. Doesn't have what he wants, finds a wide open teammate.
Love against Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Sexton kicks to Garland. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Morant passes to Jackson. Goes up on the high post. And here's Brooks from outside. And that's collected by Love. The Cavaliers on offense. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Garland. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
There's the pass to Brooks. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the layup's good off the glass. Brooks has got his second bucket of the night. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Garland. He dishes it to Drummond. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Melton. Clark finds Jones. Here's Melton. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Windler, the pass to Thompson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The dish to Anderson. Clark against Thompson. No good from Clark.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Nance dishes to Porter. Bangs home the trifecta.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Clark against Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. And Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. Windler, the pass to Garland. Thompson right side. Passes to Garland. Up top, Nance. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Clark outside. Over Thompson. Top of the key jumper, no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers on top, leading by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Windler in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Clark kicks to Jones. Pass to Gutteridge. Lays it up and banks it in. Gutteridge has got his first bucket of the night.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Porter dishes to Thompson. The pass to Windler. Back to Thompson. The kick out to Porter. Thompson in the posts. He's against Clark. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, the young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he failed to 21.
Out to Nance from deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And looking confident. When Nance can hit the jump shot, this offense becomes much more dynamic.
Pass to Clark. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Now, here's Garland. Defense is right there. Out to Nance. Fires from 14. And again, it's Cleveland.
And how about the job Nance has done to try to make himself into a more consistent offensive threat?
Clark up top. Launches a 3. Misses for the 5th time this game. Marking it 1 for 6. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Thompson in the corner. There's Garland. Kept alive. Here's Porter. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Porter's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs. Now here's Jones. Tight defense on him. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Here's Valanciunas. And again, Memphis no good. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Sexton finds Drummond. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Morant. Brooks outside. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. .133 left to play in the first half. Here's Valanciunas. No good on the shot. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Osman. Kicks it out to Love. A three ball. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Jackson against Love. Will it go? And Jackson throws it down hard.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Osman, the pass to Love. 44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Osman. And Winslow pulls it down.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Got a piece of it. Valanciunas with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. Morant with a wide open look. The long distance three is buried. Now just a 4-point Cavalier lead. Passes it to Porter. It's Drummond, high post. Valanciunas is there. Porter dishes to Drummond, and that one good.
I like getting Drummond something in rhythm where all he has to do is go up with it.
Brooks with no one around. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the end. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead in the period. 3 points. And that's...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All filled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Sexton against Brooks. Morant outside. Kicks it to Valanciunas. That one wide left. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Sexton for 3. The shot missing. And Memphis the other way now. And it's Brooks in the corner. There's Winslow. Valanciunas against Love. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Brooks has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Grizzlies. It's Drummond, high post. Valanciunas is there. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. Valanciunas inside. He's covered by Thompson. Valanciunas, good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Cavaliers leading. Pass to Thompson. Tipped away. Valanciunas with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 3 assists tonight. Sexton against Brooks. Sexton attacking. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Sexton's got his first 2 points of the night.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
There's Jackson with the 3. It's good from long range. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
And it's Memphis on the break. Morant kicks to Jackson. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. Back to Valanciunas, and it's in there. Now it's a 3-point Grizzly lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Garland the pass to Thompson. Here's Windler, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Brooks against Sexton, and stolen by Sexton. Windler the pass to Garland. Dishes to Sexton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. No good with the triple. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
We've got 1:18 left in the third.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And there's the feed to Love. Outside, Sexton. Over Jones. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
He dishes it to Clark. Shoots it up. This is his second trip to the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Both free throws good from Jackson.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Now here's Sexton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Sexton slams it in.
And superb at just finding avenues to the bucket. When Sexton goes strong inside, he is hard to stop.
Back to Morant. No good. Back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Colin Sexton is out there with Porter. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Cavaliers trailing. Outside, Sexton. Feeds it to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Well, everyone knows once Drummond gets anywhere around the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Here's Morant. And that one good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Sexton, the pass to Drummond. Here's Osman, covered by Winslow. And that one's good. Drummond.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Love against Clark. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Porter. And the pass to Sexton. Porter against Winslow. Clock at 6. Here's Sexton. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Morant outside. And stolen by Drummond. Outside Porter. He kicks it to Drummond. Pass to Love. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Stolen by Winslow. And they're on the break. And another turnover here by Memphis. Garland, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. The Grizzlies also making a change. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Garland kicks to Love. Down low. Garland dishes to Drummond. 6 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the first one drops. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. That one misses. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Out to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. To the paint and stolen by Drummond. Garland with it. Passes it to Osman. Out to the right wing. For 3, Love. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
In attack mode, Drummond getting aggressive as the game heats up.
Morant left side. Trying to get something going. And he lays it up and in. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Wallace with it. He's picked up by Morant. Pass to Drummond. And foul on the shot. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Brooks. It falls. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team. Wow, this shows the confidence the team has in Andre and the improved confidence he has in himself.
Morant drives in. It's over Garland. Back to Morant. And stolen by Love. guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. And there's the pass to Garland. Down low, here's Drummond. Yes!
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
We see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is
It's never easy to win on the road in the NBA, and by the look in the...
Well, Kevin...
David Aldridge, thank you. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward spot. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Brooks. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw tonight.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat.
And Winslow comes to help. Fultz finds Isaac. Back to Fultz. And it's Vucevic in the corner. 5 on the clock. Back to Fultz. Here's Isaac. Almost, but it rolls out. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. Brooks outside. Back to Jackson.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the length to be the first one, too.
Here's Fournier. No good on that one. And it's Memphis the other way. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. From the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, with elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on fast breaks.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the dunk by Winslow.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And the Magic can hold on to the ball. Memphis with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Pass to Morant. Right side Jackson. And he gets it to go.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Brooks with no one around. And it's off from 3-point range. Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Got a hand on it. And so the ball's out of bounds. Winslow touched it last. Grizzlies making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And Isaac stays with it.
Guys, you got to respect the activity level of Isaac, a young mobile big who knows how to keep plays alive.
Ross on the wing. To the inside. Gordon. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
A 3 from Morant. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. We've got 1:55 left here in the first quarter. Clark kicks to Jones. From outside, off the mark. The Magic trail by 4. Bamba inside. Right wing. Orlando moving the ball around. Ross dishes to Gordon. It's rebounded by Memphis. One-on-one fast break. Here's Clark. Tips it up. Rebound by Ennis. Orlando, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Now here's Anderson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's stolen, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for the Magic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Augustine. And it's tied up with that one.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Pass to Melton. Anderson right side. There's the feed to Clark. Here's Melton. The Grizzlies with another miss.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time around.
And now here comes Jones leading the break. Good. .26 seconds left in the first quarter. That's tipped. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Melton.
Come on.
But they get it back. Anderson finds Jones. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jones has got his second basket.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Here's Augustine. No good on the last second attempt there. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
We've got Tyus Jones. Kyle Anderson is out there with Clark. And it's Gutterich in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now, here's Clark. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Melton passes to Clark. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Jones. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Jones has got 6.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Bamba passes to Gordon. The putback, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Orlando also making some changes. Isaac's checked in for Gordon. And Fournier subbed in for Augustine. Jones looking for an opening. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Anderson passes to Gutterich. Anderson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Anderson's got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis.
The work ethic shining through right there. Kyle Anderson is someone that doesn't give up on plays.
A nice shot by Gutterich.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Isaac passes to Ennis. Makes it off the glass. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. Pass to Winslow. Here's Gutterich. Puts up a 3. Up again. And Clark is right there. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded closely. And the shot goes in. Carter Williams has got his first points in this one.
Well, that's where Carter Williams is at his best, elevating nicely on these physical finishes. Nice toughness.
The pass to Gutterich. He feeds it to Clark. Stolen by Bamba. To the middle. Carter Williams kicks to Isaac. 2 free throws coming up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal fouls. seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Kevin, this is sort of a boom or bust type player last year. Brooks is a major league streak shooter. I mean, when he's on, he can carry your offense.
Morant against Fultz, and it's Morant missing.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Carter Williams with the bucket.
And when you look at Brooks's game logs from last year, you're spot on. I mean, one night he might put up 30. The next night he might go for 6 or 7.
Yeah, Jay, but you need those explosive scorers on the roster. I call him the Vinny the Microwave Johnson type. When he's hot, you ride him. When he's not, sub him. That's it.
And there it is for him.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And it goes down 2 points. Ross has got his first points of the night.
And when you're open, Carter Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. The 3 from Morant. They get the rebound. Vucevic with the block. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way over Winslow. That one off the back iron and out. Memphis has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Jackson kicks to Morant. Winslow, the pass to Brooks. Here's Valanciunas. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Now here's Ross. Here's Fultz. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been quite a game for Jonas Valanciunas.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. There's Winslow. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Fultz dishes to Gordon.
And an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
The Magic have shot 75% of the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Memphis leading by 9. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Isaac with the steal. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. Finished off the break.
What blinding speed in the open floor. That's Fultz, especially dangerous in transition.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They've held a 12-point lead early. Brooks outside. Buries it from three-point range. Brooks has got his second basket of the night.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Fournier passes to Isaac. Back to Fournier. Passes it to Gordon. Now Valanciunas. 7 points in the game. Morant right side. Puts it up. The offensive rebound. No good on that one. The Magic trail by 10. Fultz the pass to Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And that's now 7 points for Aaron Gordon.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Brooks finds Valanciunas. And yes, it's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half. And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparison.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, both tough. When you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish, I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
Morant looking around. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Brooks for 3. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fournier with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Justice Winslow. The Magic have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Orlando also making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. Ross comes in for Isaac, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Here's Melton. Cranes the three-pointer.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. Don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Vucevic. Three-pointer. Clark kicks to Jones. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Rob. Here's Gutteridge. Covered by Bamba. And the basket by Jones.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
The Magic trail by 13. Here's Vucevic. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Clark slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Back to Augustine. Feeds it to Vucevic. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Vucevic has got 8. Memphis leading by 11. Outside, Jones. Melton passes to Clark. Outside, Jones. Pass to Melton. Beyond the arc. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's stolen by Jones. Clark into the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And there, Clark showing a little burst, trying to create some offense. He has the athleticism, and the defense isn't necessarily expecting it.
From deep three-point range. And so it's Memphis looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Morant, and it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Volts kicks to Vucevic. Yep, it counts. And that's now 10 points for Vucevic.
Wow, solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad, and you're going to regret it.
Melton passes to Clark. Hits the 3-point bomb. Clark's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Fournier dishes to Gordon. He kicks it to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Fournier for 3. And it's Melton with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Anderson passes to Melton. Back to Anderson. Morant left side. Back to Anderson. Trying his luck from deep. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Fournier. Morant against Fultz. Lays it up off the glass.
And the talent Fultz has, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
Inside, here's Morant. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Grizzlies lead by 14. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Now the pass to Melton. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
No good from Valanciunas. The Magic trail by 14. Pass to Fultz. Here's Vucevic, guarded by Valanciunas. Here's Gordon over Clark. And it's Gordon missing.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Passes it to Valanciunas. Takes a 3. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the D. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And the jam by Ross.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Brooks subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Isaac's checked in for Orlando. Pass to Brooks. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Valanciunas dishes to Winslow. And a missed layup. 1:37 left in the 4th quarter. Kicks it out to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Isaac passes to Ross. Vucevic with it. Covered by Winslow. Shoots. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Vucevic.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
And again, Memphis no good. Not a lot of time left for the Magic in this one. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Gets it down to single digits.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop him.
Morant reaches to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Fires from deep. Out to Brooks. To the middle. It's stolen by Vucevic. Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're down by 8. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Clark.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here.
Tremendous display of poise from Gordon. Refused to let the moment get too big.
And Valanciunas now atop the key. And it's Brooks in the corner. Up top, Valanciunas. This one for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the 3 as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the three-point line.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Three-pointer. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Vucevic. Here's Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
And so the Grizzlies. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris. And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. It's the NBA on 2. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt, and it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Garland. Love with a wide-open look. Off target from outside.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Feeds it to Vucevic. Fournier against Sexton. Back to Vucevic, and stolen by Drummond. Out to the right wing. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Cleveland moving the ball around. Garland kicks to Osman. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
And stolen by Fournier. Here's Gordon. Up and in on the layup.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete. Gordon is an effective option on fast break.
Sexton the pass to Drummond. Garland with it. Vucevic on him. And Drummond throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Gordon, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Fournier against Sexton. And the shot is long.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has...
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Sexton finds Love. To the paint. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Now Sexton. After the missed 3 from Andre Drummond. Over in the corner, Osman. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up with it again. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Connects from 3-point range.
Well, that's in rhythm and right on target, as Sexton has a very well-rounded offensive game and playing in control now.
Now here's Gordon. He has 6. Fultz. Vucevic trying to get open. It's Drummond with the rebound. Wallace with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Sexton on the wing. Drummond in the post. Vucevic defending. Sexton kicks to Love. Yep, that one goes.
I love hitting that shot with consistency there, mid-range Jake.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, or we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
Here's Drummond. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Well, Sexton as a guard making that look so pretty.
And stolen by Love. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Sexton, no good. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Fournier. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Good D by Love. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The drive by Gordon. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Pass to Windler. He kicks it to Garland. To the inside. Thompson dishes to Garland. 2 on the clock. And the layup is good.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers lead by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with DJ Augustine, and it's Ennis in at the small forward. Here's Windler, following the score by Mohamed Bamba. And Porter, here we go. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, with Tristan's motor and that kind of reach, great job on finishing off the alley-oop.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Orlando. It's a 3-point game. The feed now to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Well, Cleveland shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Garland the pass to Porter. Down low, Thompson. Back to Porter. Releases from 15. No good that time. The Magic go the other way with it. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. Pass to Bamba. Stolen by Thompson. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, Garland dishes to Nance. Here's Windler. He's guarded by Ross. Windler, the pass to Nance. Cleveland shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Well, the athleticism here runs in the genes for Larry Nance Jr. You remember his dad back in 1984 was in the NBA slam dunk contest. And the cool story about Larry Nance playing in Cleveland, in the town he grew up in. That's awesome stuff.
Fires the 3. They get it back. Poked away. Ross with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. And a change for the Magic. Vucevic, he's checked in for Gordon.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
Here's Carter Williams. He gets that one. Carter Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Knocks it loose. Oh, and here comes Ennis all alone. To the wing on the left. Bamba finds Vucevic. Back to Bamba. Orlando moving the ball around. Unable to get that one. Good D by Thompson. And here comes the break. Passes to Sexton. Launches a 3. Nance, no good. Stolen by Thompson. High arcing shot. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Sexton against Carter Williams. And good that time. Sexton's got 7 points.
Letting Sexton fall into that kind of rhythm, that's a disaster for the defense. They got to be better.
And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now here's Carter Williams. The pass to Bamba. Back to Carter Williams. To the paint. Nice shot there by Bamba. And that's now 9 points for Mohamed Bamba.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Thompson passes to Sexton. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
So both teams changing it up here.
Now Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
Ross finds Vucevic. Yes, that goes in. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Back to Sexton. Pass to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Porter passes to Love. Over to the left wing. Osman kicks to Love. Pass to Porter. There's the dish to Sexton. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Back to Porter. Fultz against Sexton. 6 to shoot. Drummond, an easy 2 points on the layup. Drummond's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can...
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first. And that should...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul.
Yeah, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Garland. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Magic. Now here's Fournier. It's good. Fournier's got his second bucket.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And Isaac comes to help. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Trailing by 2. Volts kicks to Gordon. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Banked in off the glass. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for the Magic.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Here's Love. Drummond finds Sexton. Here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
Activity and effort and just waiting for the moment. Kevin Love picks that one up. Instinctual score there.
Floats one up. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for the Magic. Carter Williams comes in for Markelle Fultz. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And here's the fast break, and Bamba leading the way. Cuts off the pass. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Garland leading the charge. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Osman. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Osman's got 5 minutes. The Magic trail by 5. Isaac outside. Back to Fournier. On the wing, Isaac. Lets it go with the 3. The Magic again can't hit.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Jetty Osman. Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Evan Fournier. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Magic trail by 5. Augustine dishes to Ross. And Augustine kicks to Ross. The pass to Augustine. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Magic shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. First one falls for him.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Both free throws good from Augustine.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Garland the pass to Nance. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Nance.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Over in the corner, Isaac. Pass to Gordon. Outside for Carter Williams. Nance with some nice D.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
It's Porter outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Magic trail by 5. Isaac goes in, and Isaac throws it down.
And look how fluid
Isaac moves. It's like watching a guard, terrific at penetrating and using those long strides to get to the rim.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson passes to Garland. Good on the bucket. Garland's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Porter passes to Thompson. Lobbed up there for Thompson. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
And we've watched. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Isaac and Vucevic down low. DJ Augustine out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Ross in at the 3 spot. And Thompson kicks to Sexton. Thompson against Vucevic. Thompson passes to Porter. It's stolen by Fultz. And now it's Ross running. He can go all the way.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And he makes the first. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Nance. And it's Jetty Osman in for Garland. Had to change for the Magic. Fournier is checked in. And both free throws good for Ross.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Sexton with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Ross with the steal. Now here's Fournier. Not a lot of room. Bucket is good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Sexton kicks to Porter. Inside, Osman. The putback, and Drummond is right there. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Fultz finds Vucevic. The shot, no good. Good D by Drummond. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Love dishes to Sexton. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Vucevic, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Outside, Porter. Back to Drummond. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And here's Love for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Love's got the lead up to 6 now for Cleveland.
Well, it helps to have a big man who can shoot it. Kevin Love can certainly do that, letting that one fly.
Gordon's checked in for Orlando. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Fultz. It's tipped. And Sexton has it in the corner. Another three for Cleveland.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Outside, Sexton. He feeds it to Drummond. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Vucevic.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Cavaliers.
Gets the first, that stretches their lead to 8.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Basket counts.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Moving it up. Osman, the pass to Drummond. There's the three. Love kicks to Drummond. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Osman. Clock at 4. Shoots over Fournier, and that one's good. Osman. And the Cavaliers lead by 8. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And Vucevic throws it down.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Fournier against Sexton. Kicks to Garland for the three. No good that time.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Boy, they needed that one, and Gordon delivers. His productive habits really paying off there.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Drummond is double. Stolen by Gordon. Here's Vucevic. Money!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Here's Sexton. Count the bucket. And the coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at center. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And that one's good. Drummond.
What you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA. That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the evening. Sexton against Brooks, and it's good for two.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
For three, Brooks misses. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Love. He dishes it to Drummond. 5 to shoot. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And here's Love from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. To the inside. And he banks in the layup.
Well, I think it's always solid execution to get Kevin Love a look on the interior. This guy can score in so many different ways in that space.
Morant with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Love against Jackson. Back to Love. Osman kicks to Love. Osman, the pass to Drummond. From the top of the key. And it's Osman missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Back to Love. To the middle. Here's hammering it in.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Here's Morant. Count it, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. No good with the elbow jumper.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Garland dishes to Drummond. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Both teams will make substitutions. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. Pass to Valanciunas. Tries from the block. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Thompson passes to Windler. Stolen. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Jones is running. And the pass to Valanciunas. Jones kicks to Anderson. Here's Gutteridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brooks. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Windler. Guarded by Valanciunas. Porter passes to Windler. The kick out to Porter. He hits it from 9. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Gutteridge, the pass to Anderson. Here's Gutteridge. Pass to Valanciunas. From past the arc. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, I think it makes their offense so much more effective when Valanciunas can knock down those face-up jumpers. It draws all those bigs away from the cup.
Porter passes to Thompson. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. 3 seconds left. He takes it up and lays it in.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there, and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. That's the group from Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Jones with the bounce pass. Clark into the lane. And Clark slams it in.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Pass to Windler. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Back to Anderson. And the layup is good. Anderson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Nance dishes to Garland. He feeds it to Thompson. Yep, that one goes in there. Thompson's got his first points of the game.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Here's Windler. Lays it up off the glass. Windler's got 4 points in the quarter. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
The Grizzlies shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
The Cavaliers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Shot from 12. Osman kicks to Love. They get it again. Drummond. Sexton finds Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Clark. And the Grizzlies lead by 4. Well, Cleveland shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Drummond. And Winslow pulls it down. Memphis leading by 4. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Porter against Jones. Left side Jackson. Clock at 6. That shot misses. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Sexton against Morant. Sexton the pass to Drummond. It's rebounded by Memphis. And it's Memphis on the break. Outside, Jones. Offline with his 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Porter passes to Love. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Love's got his second bucket of the game to go.
We know this about Kevin Love. Contact will not deter him.
Here's Jones. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
For 3, Love. Drummond. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 6.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Jackson kicks to Winslow. Back to Jackson. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Some changes for Memphis. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Clark. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Jones. Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Morant against Sexton. Love outside. Drills the three-pointer. Love's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you know Kevin Love is ready in catch-and-shoot situations. Beautifully done.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brooks dishes to Winslow. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. It's just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Stolen by Winslow. Valanciunas, good. And now a 3-point Grizzly lead.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And that'll do it for the first. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They were always within striking distance. 5 points was their biggest deficit. Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been quite a game for Jonas Valanciunas.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Here's Valanciunas. The shot off that time. Good D by Drummond.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Down low. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Drummond's got 8. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And here's Winslow. No points in the game yet for him. They grab their own miss. The feed to Jackson. And another shot. And it's sent back by Drummond.
not letting that one fly. Drumming using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Garland kicks to Thompson. The open look here for Sexton. Drops in the tray. Sexton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
Well, he's already a good shooter from distance now, and Colin Sexton, a ton of confidence when he starts to stroke that thing.
Brooks with it. He's picked up by Nance. And they get it. And it's laid in by Brooks.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 7 points here in this quarter.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
Here's Valanciunas. Nance with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And now it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Inside. Valanciunas passes to Anderson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
He had a defender all over.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside, Sexton. And again, it's Cleveland.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Betteridge. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Morant. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. Sexton against Morant. There's the steal. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, you love to see the intelligent basketball being played by Valanciunas, not just thinking about his own offense, but creating for his guys.
Anderson outside, back to Morant. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Thompson left side. Cleveland moving the ball around. Sexton dishes to Thompson. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Well, Tristan is starting to develop a sense for how to find contact and working his way to the line.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Osman kicks to Thompson. Passes it to Drummond. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Here's Melton. Clark with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range.
and they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Thompson finds Sexton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Clark. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got his 3rd assist on the night.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers heading to the bench with a 4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Justice Winslow out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And it's sent back by Drummond. Porter with the steal. Drummond with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Drummond.
Boy, the speed and the open floor of Darius Garland, and how about the decision-making? So impressive.
Back to Clark, and Clark slams it in.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
There's Garland. That one drops for him. Garland's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Here's Brooks over Porter, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Valanciunas, who's checked in for the Grizzlies. Outside, Porter. Just 5 to shoot to the left side wing. Near the three-point line, it's Love. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's the pass to Valanciunas. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Over to the wing. Here's Windler. Brooks covering. Offensive rebound. And Drummond kicks to Garland. The second chance effort. Denied by Morant.
Well, you see the insane vertical, the long arms. Morant impacts every aspect of the game.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. To the paint, and stolen by Drummond. In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense, no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Morant scanning the floor. And that one drops.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Kicks it out to Love. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Jackson dishes to Valanciunas. The three from Morant. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Cleveland moving the ball around. Love the pass to Windler. can't cash in from close range.
And that's letting the defense off the hook. No excuse for blowing that layup.
The three from Morant. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got 4 assists now tonight. 1:15 left to play in the final quarter. Garland the pass to Drummond. And Garland has it in the corner. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
And it's Morant missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Windler. Brooks covering. Love outside. The 3-ball. Pass to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Windler. To the inside. Love. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Passes to Dellavedova. Now here's Exum. And Cleveland with another turnover here. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. They came in here and took care of business. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A spectacular side and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac into the 3 slot. Here's Valanciunas. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Here's Fultz following the score by Memphis, and it's Vucevic missing. Now here's Winslow. The 3 from Morant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
Fultz finds Gordon. Stolen by Brooks. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Morant with a wide open look. A 3-pointer, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the basket is good.
Much respect to Fultz for his attitude. Even when he gets bumped around, he stays with it. Superb body control.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. Jackson passes to Brooks. No good on the triple. Orlando, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Gordon dishes to Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Here's Winslow. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
And Fournier kicks to Gordon. Fultz the pass to Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Morant outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Brooks with no one around. And a miss there on the triple. The Magic trailed by 3. Here's Gordon. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Isaac with the steal. And again, Orlando running the court in transition. Here's Fournier off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That'll be his second foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. The Grizzlies also making a change. Anderson, he's checked in for Winslow. Gordon finds Augustine. Ross against Anderson. Ross passes to Bamba. Basket good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Morant scanning the floor. Left side Anderson. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Off the left rim and out. On offense, here are the Magic. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getter, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic packs a lot of points in the short periods of time scored.
And so here's Memphis following the bucket by Orlando. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The putback. Augustine grabs the board. Orlando leading by 7. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Magic moving the ball around, and it's Gordon missing.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Out to Brooks. The 3. And there's Jackson on the assist by Brooks.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action after this word. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Ennis in at the small forward. Jones finds Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Ennis passes to Bamba. Here's Gordon. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Melton. No good from outside. Magic leading by 4. Here's Carter-Williams. Banked in off the glass.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Orlando.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Now, here's Bamba. Brandon Clark missing his last shot. That one falls. Bamba's got 8 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Melton's shot is good.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Pass to Gordon. Carter-Williams against Jones. Ball stolen. And they're running. Here's Melton. And it's good, 2 points. Melton's got his second basket. And it's Carter-Williams with the ball for the Orlando Magic. 6-point lead. Now, Ross. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line, shooting 2. Terrence Ross.
That free throw good from Ross. So for the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Gordon. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter-Williams. Winslow's checked in for the Grizzlies.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Clark. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, I love the intensity of Fultz. He brings it all the time, has that dial turned up.
To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Ennis. Here's Ross. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Fultz. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now here's Fultz. 8 points for him. Here's Ross. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, you know, with his athleticism, you like to see Ross attacking the defense like that.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Orlando making some changes. Evan Fournier comes in for James Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Offensive rebound, passes it to Isaac. Good ball movement here by the Magic. The shot's good, and the Magic lead by 12.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The pass to Valanciunas. Jackson in the corner. He kicks to Morant. Ross with the steal. And now Orlando on the break. Finished off the break. Fournier's got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic.
When Fournier gets going in transition, he's a blur. Hard to stay in front of him when he gets going.
Pass to Valanciunas. The layup off target. And so it's Orlando with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see. Out in front of the half is Orlando. They lead by 14. Kenny, what's your?
They run.
And that'll about.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot.
Boy, hard to say too much about the craftiness of Vucevic's game. I mean, oftentimes, because he's so clever and so good at drawing fouls, he just toys with defenders.
And so he makes both from the line. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They trail by 16. Pass to Morant. And it's Brooks in the corner. No good with the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it's Morant missing. Magic leading by 16. The drive by Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And whenever there's an opportunity to drive, Gordon just flies to the rim. Great quickness, breathtaking quickness.
Valanciunas passes to Morant. That one goes. Count it.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
The Grizzlies shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. Morant with the steal. Winslow against Fournier. A nice shot by Winslow. Winslow's got his second basket of the game. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. They led by as many as 18 points. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Bamba is checked in for Orlando. Carter Williams comes in for Isaac. Grizzlies on defense. It's a 13-point game, and the shot is good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Morant outside. And here's Fultz. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And it's Brooks at the elbow. Stolen by Bamba. And now Orlando on the break. Fultz with the ball. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Grant. Brooks, the pass to Clark. Brooks dishes to Clark. To the middle. It's deflected. Down low. Here's Valanciunas, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Valanciunas has got his second basket of the night.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Good work there as it goes.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Now, here's Morant for 3. That shot is off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Valanciunas. Fultz looking around and finished off by Fultz.
He's got great confidence. Markelle Fultz is a terrific scorer. Fills it up in no time.
And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
And, guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Fultz. Sinks that one from the post. Fultz has got 10 points here in the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Fultz with the ball. He's got 18. That one goes in. Fultz has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, Fultz has great control on these floaters. Not an easy shot, but he makes it look easy.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And so it's the Orlando Magic having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. DJ Augustine out there with Ennis. And there's Mohamed Bamba. Then there's Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Birch in at the 4. That's who's out there for Orlando. And Orlando making a change here. Owundu's checked in.
And, you know, the speedy Augustine is really an excellent teammate and a dependable role player, a veteran presence who can really stroke it.
Melton. That 3 off the mark. Well, Orlando shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Here's Owundu. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Here are the Magic now. Left side, Fournier. His 3-pointers off the mark. Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Pulls up on the wing, and he hits the jump shot.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Fultz against Jones. Outside Fournier. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Jones, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Fournier for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Grayson Allen's checked in for Anderson. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. With the putback. It's good on the putback. Melton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And he gets the bucket.
And the quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good at getting his shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
3-pointer. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Magic.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Winslow's checked in. Gordon kicks to Carter Williams.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining.
Passes it to Isaac. Ross on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. They grab their own miss. He can't get that one. For Memphis, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Winslow wide open, and he fires. And again, Memphis no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. Isaac with the ball. Back to Ross. Outside Gordon. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Magic.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Markelle Fultz.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Here's Augustine. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Jones kicks to Zhang. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. High post try. It's good.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Back to Augustine. Here's Birch.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play, defended the shot, and then finished it off with the rebound.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll